What's good, everybody, and welcome back to another live stream. What's up, everyone? Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. Hope you had a safe and very fun Memorial Day weekend. I did some fun stuff. Let me know down below what you guys were doing. Hope you had some... I was going to say hope you had a good time drinking, hanging out with the family, but I don't know what you guys do. But what's good, everyone? We got Kaiser in the house, Mets Fan Burrito, Real Rude, Steven 97 Ghost, Pedro, Texas Snake. What's up, guys? We got some other people just rolling in, too. Let's see. 97 Ghost says blunt rolled and ready. That'll be me later on this evening. Oh, man. Let me know what you guys did. I just hung out with some family. I had the family over. I smoked a big ass pork loin, and then we had these kind of jalapeno poppers that I had out in Oklahoma. My girlfriend's family would always make them, so we put them on the smoker too. Baked beans, some other cool shit. But yeah, I hope you guys all had a really good time. Now we're back to business. We got some comic books coming out this week. It's arguably the lightest week of the year so far. It's extremely light. I know I didn't put anything in the thumbnail, but Marvel's got 17 books coming out, and then the next highest is Image with 6. If that puts anything in the perspective, even DC's only got 4. So overall, it's going to be a super light week, guys. KO, what's up, buddy? Just got back from grocery shopping. Perfect timing. KZ, what's up, Archie? Man, I'll tell you, I'll get into those Archies. Oh, but man, guys, I got to keep you posted on some stuff. Thursday, I'm debating. So what would be better for you guys? I always do the new comic book day reviews, and as of now, I'm still good to go with them with my schedule, but my Wednesday is opened up. So if I can, I might see how tomorrow goes, as far as getting my books, reading the books, and doing everything like that. But going forward, I might move the new comic book day stuff to Wednesday at 6 p.m. EST. But I want to know how that works for you guys. I feel like a lot of people watch that show to kind of get an idea of what they want to pick up or stuff that they are interested in reading. Not like this, but they're more of, is it worth their money? Is it worth their time to pick that stuff up? But I don't want to spoil anything too early for you guys, for the other ones that got the books but didn't have an opportunity to read them yet. So I feel like Thursday's a good day for that. It gives everybody at least a day. But if you think it's better to go to Wednesday, just let me know if it's better for your schedule, if it helps you guys out going to your LCSs or not. I'll see what I can do about possibly moving it to Wednesday. That's supposed to video. No, that would be the live stream. What's funny? All right, so I reached out to YouTube about that because I keep talking about how I would like to do a video, like a condensed video format of the YouTube live stream. I asked these peckerheads. I said, you know, I just want clarification on this because I know YouTube's policy, you can be demonetized, you can lose other things and capabilities with your channel if you get flagged for reused content, you know, basically re-uploading the same exact thing. And I just asked, you know, if it's just like a highlight video of a 2-hour live stream, is that deemed reusable content? Can my channel get flagged for that? And you know how chat goes, you know how that crap always is. Let me get back to you. Let me double check. Let me find out for you. And this motherfucker came back like 10, maybe 15 minutes later at the absolute most, and put the definition of YouTube's policy for reused content on there and followed it up with, it's YouTube's policy that support cannot aid or assist in the creation of content. And I was like, I'm not asking you to help me make my shit, dude. I'm asking you if my channel is going to get flagged if I make a highlight reel of stuff that I did in a live stream. And they're just like, we can't help you with that. I was like, what the fuck's the point of you guys then? You know, what else are you guys there for? Oh my God. Let's see. 97 goes, I have 3 books on my pull list this week. It's a record low. I'm going to be honest. I don't know how many books I've got on my pull list. I know it's extremely light. So if it ends up being like a very, very light week, I'm probably going to do, I'll get some news and maybe some videos gathered too. And that's how we'll wrap up the live stream for Thursday. Let's see. Steven. Ryan, I feel you on that. What's up, Ryan, by the way? And then Lucas in the house, too. Trying to say hey to everybody before we get started. And Spitzkoff Larry's in the house. What's up, bud? Let's see. Chip Zdarsky's coming to my LCS. Lucas, where's that at, bud? Dude, that's awesome. Let's see. That's the, oh yeah, I like the live. All right, cool. I love the Tuesday and Thursday format. Perfect. All right, if everyone wants that, I'll stick with that. Maybe I can figure something out for Wednesday or just keep it with that. Let's see. Hello, help desk. That's, dude, Ryan, that's literally how it felt. I was literally just asking, like, hey, can you help me out on this real quick? Because I don't want to get flagged. Oh, we can't tell you if you'll get flagged. That's against our policy. What the hell's the point? You know, what are you there for? You didn't do a single thing besides copy and paste the definition straight from YouTube's, like, their policy page or whatever. I could have done that myself. I actually did read that exact same thing. So I just said, thanks for all your help, and I just ended it. Let's see. Hey, Alan, what's up? Hi, here again. I like your discovery of DC Comics, man. I'm getting there, buddy. I'm getting there. Was able to track down Ambassadors 3. Hell yeah. Pretty dope, but issue 4 set the higher standard. Was issue 4 the Brazil? I think Brazil was 4, and then 5 was Australia. I don't remember what 3 was, but I think 3 had my favorite artwork. But if 4 was Brazil, I think 4 might be my favorite story. I think. All right, Steven. Yeah, cool. Pedro, no, I doubt they caught that sarcasm. They're probably like, damn, another satisfied customer. We helped him out. That's probably what they were like, man. Dynamite in the house, too? Hey, what's good, Dynamite? Hi, all. Very light week. Ooh, just Doctor Strange and Silver Surfer. No Surfer on my pull list. I stopped reading Strange after the first issue. I couldn't do that artwork, man. I got through it with the, what was it? Namor Submariner Conquered Shores, but I didn't like it then. I read that first issue of Doctor Strange, and I thought, I don't think I can do it. I don't think I could do an entire new. Let's see. Travis Charest was 3. Oh, that one was France. Gotcha. 3 was France. I forgot about that issue completely. Oh, he's doing a Canadian tour. Oh, that's cool. Damn, that's all the way up there. Isn't it Vancouver? Is that, if you're looking at a map, is Vancouver all the way to the left at the top? Not 100%. But I feel like Vancouver is definitely, because I know Toronto's more on the far right. Oh, shit. Now I don't know where Vancouver is. Let's see. Could do an unboxing. I would, but I feel like I don't buy that much stuff. The game plan. So the game plan going forward, I want to try this out. I want to make sure, you know, everything works with my schedule, my other work as well. But I would like to continue doing Sundays previews, Tuesdays live stream, Thursdays live stream. And then once a week, I'm planning on doing, either once or twice a week, I'm planning on doing a refurbishing type video, whether it's a comic where I clean it, press it, or I'm going to be doing a video game refurbishing, something like that. I'm going to try to get back into the YouTube Shorts as well. I'll try to make some stuff from there. But I'm trying to get some more stuff going for you guys. I have a lot of fun doing this. I love this community. So as much as I possibly can put out without really disrupting, family time, other work, other shit like that. But try and do what I can. Let's see. How about going through the previews or FOCs on Wednesday? We'll see. Might be able to do that. Near Birth Columbia. Okay. Hey, Dr. Cosmos Lab. What's up, bud? Hold on. I missed whatever Dash is. I'm new to comics in your channel. Thanks for your videos. They're fun and helpful. Oh man, you rock. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're enjoying them. I appreciate the support. Let's see. Almost kept Strange. Ryan did. That's literally the reason I was reading Doctor Strange to begin with. The Alex Ross covers. He gets me every single time with those. Let's see. All right, cool. All the way left. So I got a little bit of knowledge or map knowledge, I guess. Let's see. For hockey. I gotta get into hockey, man. I've been watching so much basketball, and then football season picks up. That's like my go-to. I don't watch any baseball. I tell myself every single year I'm gonna get into hockey, and I never get into hockey. It's probably because the Flyers suck every single year. So, Pedro, that's how I found you. I was looking for a video on cleaning comics. Oh, dude. Well, I mean, I do that all the time. I clean consoles usually every single day or every other day. The comics, I will admit, I haven't cleaned a comic since I moved back to Pennsylvania. I still have the press boxed up. I still have all of the materials and everything I've used for cleaning and pressing. That's all still boxed up from the move. But I was getting the room together. I got all these shelves. But now that I moved some of the other stuff out of the way, I got room for a press again. So that's going to be the game plan. So I want to put together like a nice video once a week, kind of doing some sort of cleaning, pressing, or refurbishing of some sort. I really enjoy doing it. And, you know, I know a lot of people like watching that type of stuff. And it's a big help because that's how I got started, not only on the comic cleaning, but also with video games too. I watch a lot of those videos. Let's see. The ending of The Punisher. Damn, I gotta get caught up. I'm a few issues behind. Chicago sucks. Oh yeah, I feel you on that. How about? Oh, dude, Lucas, I got a whole. If I could flip my camera around, I got an entire 2 shelves of manga. I've got. I haven't read it, but I've got One Punch Man. I've read almost all of Chainsaw Man. I've read almost all of my Berserk. I'm like 2 volumes behind. Same with Pokemon. I'm a few volumes behind. I'm slowly buying Attack on Titan, but I'm waiting for all the Omnis to be done with. And then box set wise, let me see. Box sets, I got Death Note. I read all that. Akira, I read that. Uzumaki, Gyo. What else I got over there? Dragon Ball, I read most of that. And then I got Dragon Ball Z. I haven't started that. What was that one? Oh my god, the most fucking popular one. I can't think of it off the top of my head. I got another box set. I read that. Oh, Demon Slayer. I read that whole thing too. I love that shit. Pedro, or we send you comics and you can clean them online. That's a potential. We'll figure some good shit out. Gaming Chef, what's up, buddy? Greetings from Netherlands. Damn. What about reviewing underappreciated comics from a few years ago on Wednesdays? So my thing is I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really have a lot of single issue comics. I really don't. You can tell what my collection is back there. It's all omnis. It's all horror covers. Why did I say it like a fucking pirate? Horror covers. I got a lot of hard covers, stuff like that. I like reading complete series, and this is another reason why the single issues, back issues and stuff like that always bug me, because then I feel like I'm missing slots, and then they're all just like hiding in my boxes. So it's one of those things. But I was debating on doing also overviews of omnis and hardcovers. I haven't bought any omnis in quite some time. Last one I got was good old Department of Truth, but before that, I haven't bought an omni in a little while. Let's see. I had no idea. Chris, so I would do more videos on manga, but the one and only time I did a video on manga, I made 2 YouTube shorts and I got a copyright strike on both of them. So I'm never doing a manga thing again. Let's see. Had a box full of comics and switched to manga now. Oh, dude, I love manga. I absolutely love manga. That's the thing with comics. I run out of room so fast. The bags and boards, I got a bag and board everything, so that's like another purchase. So I hate to say I kind of want to go to digital in the future, but I'm slowly going towards digital with a lot of stuff. And then, you know, if I really like it, I'll just buy a hardcover. Kaiser, bro, I haven't played Rocket League in a minute. My internet, I swear on my life, my internet is just so bad. I'm sure you can even, because I see it on the streams. There's like that lag and there's a delay. I don't know how the fuck to fix that. It's either my internet or the laptop itself that I use. But Spitzkoff, I do have a PS5. Let's see, Bleach and Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer, all right, so everybody loves Demon Slayer because it's arguably the most popular anime right now. Well, I guess kind of. It's you go to any sort of con, what do you see? You're going to be seeing some Demon Slayer type shit, you know? And it was incredible. I loved it from start to finish. The manga, I haven't watched the actual anime, so I can't speak on that, but the story is fantastic, and I love the ending. Bleach, I gotta read Bleach. I have Bleach 1 through 25, and I think I'm missing 20. I've got 1 through 25, and I have doubles of 20, and I got doubles of 20 and doubles of 22. But I'm missing One of them. I can't see it right now, but I am missing one of them. Jujutsu Kaisen, I heard, is very good. Ryan says, bro, it's kind of a nightmare when I came back in the comics. It was through collected editions. Dude, it really is never ending. It's ridiculous. I've watched One Punch Man. I watched most of One Punch Man, not all of it. And Dragon Ball is the start of it all. Hey, Liz Denny, what's up? Right now they showing the 1,000-Year Blood War. Oh, shit. Oh, dude. I gotta get caught up on that, too. Just finished Under the Red Hood. Oh, dude, that's awesome. Pokemon's awesome. I love it. I have not read JoJo's Bizarre and Fist of North Star. I haven't read that either. I will admit, I really like manga. I have not read a lot of manga. Berserk's probably my favorite. Demon Slayer's up there. Chainsaw Man's obviously up there. But I'm going to be honest, I haven't read a whole lot. But we got some folks in the house now. We've been talking for a hot minute. I don't want to waste anybody's time anymore. Let's jump right into these books. Like I was saying, it's a very light week. We don't have a lot of stuff coming out. I'm going to be real with you guys. We don't have a whole hell of a lot. At the beginning of the stream, I said Marvel's got 17 books. You guys can see that? Yeah, Marvel's got 17 books. I usually don't go over the others, but right after that, we've got Image at 6. Line Webtoon, I usually don't cover them too often. They've got 6. IDW's at 5. Source Point Press at 5. Hell, DC's at 4. Dynamite's at 4. So there's really not a lot coming out. Even DC, it's basically a bunch of annuals and stuff. So we're going to get through these books. We're going to talk about them. We're going to cover everyone's favorite key collector at the very end. And, we can get back into some of this conversation, time permitted, towards the end, too. Favorite anime is called Scrap Princess. Nice. Dragon Ball was broadcasted one day a week here in the Netherlands on Channel 1, friend. Dude, that's so cool. Okay, so the new TMNT, well, shit, I'm going to be bringing it up. So I'm going to be covering, obviously, the new TMNT, new Rocketeer from IDW. And if you guys didn't know, these streams, and also in the Sunday video, some of these smaller indie publishers that I go over first, I'm now including Dark Horse, IDW, and Dynamite in with them. So if you look for them, they don't have their own specific tab anymore during the previews video. They're just roped in with the other ones because a lot of times they only have a couple of issues coming out. So I figured, why dedicate an entire section to a couple publishers that only have maybe one or two, or like 2 or 3 books each. So I figured I'd throw them in with these guys. Let's check out some of these other ones. I think that's the end of the series, so I'll bring that up. But like I said, there is really not a lot. Whatnot's got a brand new one. I got a funny thing with that, too. Coffin Comics. Let's see. IDW got new with Catfight. I think that's... Actually, I'll bring that up just in case. Opus. So we got at least some new ones coming out. So that's cool, at least. That is a weird-ass cover. Tales from the Pandemic. Let's see. I'll bring up some Aardvark Anaheim. And I think that is almost it. I was wrong. Damn, what the hell is all these books? Alright, there we go. So if there's anything else coming out, I'll bring that up too from IDW. But these are all the brand new ones and the ones I'm going to be grabbing. So we're going to get into these. Let's see. Ryan, I don't know. I feel like once a quarter, they usually have a super light week, and you can kind of usually tell because DC always has kind of annuals and like pretty much annuals or specials coming out. And I don't know, I can't speak on the rest of them, but I know some of these other publishers are basically, where is that? Oh, there we go. Some of these other publishers were basically the same thing. I know Image and I was going to say, there's not even Boom Studios coming out this week. So I don't know what's going on with them. Let's see. Valkyrie Drive Mermaid is a fantastic anime. I'll have to take a peek at that then. Oh, yeah, dude. Barbaric. Is that up here? Yeah, Barbaric Hell to Pay. So that was a new one that came out a little whiles ago. Oh, you're stuck for Cleaver County? Well, I'll bring that one up. I know it's issue 2? Where they go? Yeah, Curse of Cleaver County. I think that's That's a Cullen Bunn, I believe, right? Nightwalkers, I heard, was really good. Avengers Beyond, Torrent, World Tree. Oh, yeah, World Tree's coming out this week. All right, folks. So all you TMNT fans, we got a brand new one coming out from IDW. This is the Saturday Morning Adventures. And this is, I think, another volume of the Saturday Morning Adventures, especially because it says Saturday Morning Adventures Continued. Because I remember they came out with Saturday Morning Adventures a little while ago, and I don't recall if that got delayed and now this is that issue. I don't remember. So I think this is either a continuation off of the last one or this is that one. So I just don't want to say the wrong thing. But either way, it is a brand new one coming out. We got writer Eric Burnham. And if you haven't heard of Mr. Eric Burnham, some of the other things he's done, it looks like a lot of IDW credited with those comics. So let's see what else he's done. Let's see. This is all right, cool. This is a volume 2, I believe, of Saturday Morning Adventures. That's what I thought. I was almost positive that there was another Saturday Morning Adventures a little while ago. So out of all of these, did he do the approach? I feel like he didn't do the approach. No. So yeah, he didn't write this. What did Eric Burnham do on the approach? Do you even see his name? So Eric Burnham got credit on... Oh, wait, executive editor. All right, so he was an editor on the approach. But that's pretty much the only thing that he's credited with that I have read. But I did really enjoy it, so his editing was at least good for that. Once in Future is pretty good. That's only issue number 30 it's showing. What else has he done? Some TMNT with Ghostbusters. It looks like he did a lot of other Ghostbusters. Saturday Morning Adventures Continued. Some other TMNT. So he's not new to TMNT, so take that for what it is. What is Catfight from IDW? They usually do the TMNT titles. Well, let's take a peek at it. Well, I think... So we got some other covers for this one. It's after an accidental encounter with an unknown element in the sewers of the city, the Rat King finds his ability to control the hearts and minds of rodents in Wanting. But in its place, he finds the ability to control reptile life, which will totally make things harder for the heroes in a half shell. Grab a bowl of cereal. Oh, think about that phrase. Grab a bowl of cereal and be there for part 1 of the Turtle King. Damn. Yo, I'll never forget that way back in the day. You know, it's Saturday morning, cartoons, get a bowl of cereal, and just hang out, man. Shit. That's such good times. It's got exclusive covers. Oh, that's a cool cover. I like that one. I do like this one the most. Actually, let's take a peek at the cover C real quick. Not bad. Not bad. I'd probably get that if my shop had it for a reasonable price. Never read World Tree 1, worth the hype. I definitely agree with that. I thought the first issue was very good. We'll talk about that more very soon, though. You excited for the new animated TMNT? Is it... I feel like I saw a trailer for that or something for that, and I don't think I got excited for it, and I kind of thought it looked really cheesy, if it's the same thing I was thinking of. So, I don't know. I'm not saying I wouldn't give it a try, but based on how it looked, it just seemed okay. Rocketeer, well, let's go to the other new one, because someone mentioned... Where was it? It was Cat something. Oh, there it is. Dynamite. Catfight. I know that's a new one coming out this week. At least I thought it was. Maybe? There we go. We'll talk about Catfight next. Because I know this is IDW. So it's written by Andrew Wheeler. I remember going through this one on the previews video, and I thought, it seems pretty interesting. John Wick meets Kill Bill. 2 really good series. Meets Cats. Felix lives a life of high fashion and indulgence. Sure, he steals to get it, but he gets it on his own nonetheless when a mysterious character by the name of Schrodinger threatens Felix's only surviving family member in an attempt to recruit him into a crime syndicate. Felix is sent on a globe-trotting game of cat and mouse in a heightened world of colorful criminal masterminds. That sounds pretty cool. I don't think I would get it, though. So, I don't know. It seems alright. Not a cat guy, either. There's cover B for it. Cover B beam. This is the 1 in 10. Yeah, I want... What else is he known for? Let's see. I had one of them bowls, and I think it came wrapped in a cereal box. Oh, man. Yo, I had one of those back in the day. Was it a bowl that had a straw, like, in it already? I feel like that's what came in the cereal boxes, but I don't remember. All right, let's see. Well, I know he didn't do Stillwater. Let's see what he did on Stillwater, though. Andrew... I was a writer on Stillwater. Oh, it's The Escape. This was the one shot. I don't know if this was a good issue. I don't remember. Do you guys remember? Do you remember Stillwater The Escape? Let's see. I had those turtle cereal bowls. I don't think I ever had a turtle one, though, sadly. I continue the cereal tradition with my girls. We currently watch Teen Titans and Adventure Time. Oh, it's so cool. Let's see. What's up with all the cat comics? First Furball, which is good. Oh, wait, Furball? Is that the one you're thinking from Dark Horse? Is it Hairball? But yeah, that one's about a cat, too. Oh, dude, that's so cool. Let's see if I can bring that up real quick. Damn, I can't spell. Oh, oh, these are so cool. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is a flashback. I never had these. I will admit I never had this as a kid, but this is legit. I remember them. Oh my goodness. Oh, oh man, what a memory. That's a trip down memory lane right there. Holy crap. All right, they came with the cereal. Oh my goodness. All right, next up. $50 for all of them. 35, 150. Yo, you're off your... Holy shit. New sealed. $2,500. You're off your fucking rocker, bro. Wow. This one's got Raphael and Leonardo for $26 with bids. $30 for Michelangelo. $35 for Donatello. Almost $1,000 for all of them sealed. $220. Holy crap. Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. This really is a blast from the past, though. Early 90s were the best. 100% Kaiser. Captain Crunch, the Crunch Berries rule. Oh, dude, Capsule. So we were talking about the new TMNT Saturday Morning Adventures. There's a new volume 2, or I think it's volume 2 coming out from IDW. And we were just talking about, back in the day, Saturday morning, you sit down, big ass bowl of cereal, just watching cartoons. And I forget who it was. Somebody said, Kaiser said, I had one of them bowls. And I think it came wrapped in the cereal. And they were talking about, in 97 Ghost said it too. I had the turtle cereal bowls. And I forgot about them. I had to look them up. So this is just a crazy blast from the past. Now, these I did have. This I did have when I was younger. I had these bowls. This I know I had. Do we have them anymore? Absolutely not. But at one point in my life, I did have those. These, I never had this. And I'm jealous of everyone that still does have it. And I feel the need that I have to go and find them now. Damn, $20. $80. I cannot believe the price on these. Good Lord. I'll keep the memories. Yeah, well, I don't have any real memories with these, but if I get a bowl, then I will. The white bowl. Hell yeah, man. Early 90s Saturday morning cartoons with cereal. Dude, I cannot tell you. Well, when did Pokemon even come out? When the anime was it 98? 98, I think it came out. My obsession with Pokemon was outrageous. That was I. Yeah, Ryan, I feel like stop searching, bro. Yeah, we gotta get off that. I'll keep looking at it and want to buy it. I 100% was obsessed on every single level with Pokemon. I feel like to an extent I'm still obsessed with it. I just bought, what was it, 2, 4, 6, 8. I got 9 of the VHS tapes from back in the day. Not the movies, but the actual, like the red KC VHS ones. I got those sitting right over there. I got a couple of the DVDs. I'm trying to get all the seasons on DVD so I could watch them with my kid when he gets older. But man, yeah, what a time. That's a trip down memory lane right there. That was nice. Man, I'm jealous. I grew up in the 2000s. We had nowhere near as cool Bulls. Lucas, you guys didn't have any cool shit as a 2000s kid. I know I'm biased because I grew up in the early... I was born in 92, so I had all of the 90s basically. And I am confident when I say we had the best of everything. We had the best cartoons. Pokemon came about. But the crazy thing is that we as kids were still able to just go outside and have fun, play in the backyard, play in the back alley. At least that's what we did. We just played basketball in a back alley with all the neighbors because I grew up in a city. And yeah, and then the best cartoons. And then all of a sudden, you saw the technology boom. So by I don't know, we had the PS1. I mean, obviously you had earlier systems, Sega, NES, and all that shit. But then the PS1 came about, and then we had PS2. And we also had the computers that really started to get a lot better as we were kids. So I feel like we had the best of both worlds. We got to experience what life was like before all of the crazy technology. But then we were still young enough, not too old, to really jump into all of the technology and just get a good grasp on everything. There we go, game show. I was skateboarding with a disc. Oh my gosh. I had the exact same thing. We were skateboarding and we had Walkmans, man. We had cassette players. I remember when Jackass became a thing, and my one neighbor, he had like this cheap shitty old video camera, and we all filmed each other doing dumb shit on like rollerblades, bikes, and skateboards and stuff, like scooters. Man, we were doing it all, and it was just it was the best. And that's why I will always say a 90s kid had it all. Man, you are living for that high for the rest of your life. I know I am. I still think about the things that we did as kids in the 90s, the places that we went, the things that we experienced. It was crazy. Yeah, mine was rollerblades. Oh my gosh. Alley basketball in the city was a life. Dude, I'm telling you, I had a crappier hoop. My other neighbor had a really crappy hoop, but we had one neighbor. It was like the best spot too, because it was like this alley merges with this alley. So you had a long way to get to the hoop, but you also had a long side. So it was like, it always felt like we were playing in the NBA then. But man, it's like those neighbors, the other neighbor that had a hoop, and then me. But then we had all these other kids that were surrounding us. So it was, I feel like we were always playing some sort of like 3-on-3 or 4-on-4, like all the time. Oh, man. You say you guys definitely had it better. Luckily, the tech didn't really affect my friend group till... Yeah, dude, 2010s. Holy shit. I graduated high school in 11, I think. Or 9, one or the other. I think it was 11, though. That's really cool, though. Your cartoons did suck, I will say that. They slowly started to get worse. There were still good ones in the early 2000s, though. But they definitely started to go downhill by, like, 2000... Probably 2005-ish. Only thing I feel now was bad for me was missing out on us comics and sports. Nowadays, it's way easier to catch up on that. I read comics when I was a kid. I didn't care about them. I actually found them. That would be something to show you guys. I didn't have a lot, but I had a stack of just old shitty comics. I actually still have all of them. There's no keys or anything in there. But in that stack, I found the original Resident Evil, like Primo strategy guide. It still has KB Toys written on it. It says $9.99 on it, and I'm pretty positive, if I remember, they crossed it off and put $4.99. Oh man, yeah, good times back in the day. SpongeBob was a beast in 2000. That's a fact. Damn, Kaiser, you were the neighbor with the hoop. We always were at that dude's house. We all, like, most of us had hoops, and none of us hooped on our own. We always went to this dude's to hoop. Freeze tag, hide and seek. Yup. Yo, I'm from Dade. What we used to do in the alley is when the snow plows would come by, we'd always throw snowballs at the snow plow. And then, I don't know about you, but in PA, when I was young, we used to get a lot of snow. And we used to play tackle football on the street, just like every time it would snow. It was so much fun. And I don't know, I moved back. We haven't really gotten any snow since. And even my neighborhood, there's kids, but nobody's like ever outside. It's crazy. It's all the technology and just all that bullshit. I feel I'm a firm believer. As I'm talking on YouTube doing a live stream, I'm a firm believer that technology really fucked a lot of shit up for just like future generations. But winters are not the same. Yeah, winters are not even remotely the same. Everything's too hot now, dude. Everything's too warmed. That is true though. Every generation's gonna think they had the best cartoons because it's what you grew up with. But here's the kicker. My favorite was Kenan and Kel, which isn't really a cartoon, but it was old Nickelodeon. I grew up with Kenan and Kel. I was obsessed with it. I loved it. And late night, going back to what Kaiser said earlier, how he's getting the show started. I said I'll be doing that later on tonight. I do that. I watch Kenan and Kel. I've been doing it. Oh, it still holds up. It still holds up, guys. Dr. Cosmo. All right. So I want to get back on track with these books. Because I want to get to some of these other ones for you guys. But when you say who loves orange soda, I feel like I say that still on the regular. I look at orange soda in a store and I always tell myself, it's like, who loves orange soda? I love orange soda. And oh my goodness. I say that all the time. And when Keenan always says why, and I do that too, like, why? Oh, Joseph L. High C Orange. Oh, no. Joseph L. No. Oh, no, not High C Orange, man. Baggy pants. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, the baggy pants. Huge baggy pants that would fit literally an entire Walkman in on it. Am I chatting on YouTube? I guess technically, yeah. Live streaming and chat with everybody. The Hawaiian Punch good too, Terry. That's not to talk shit on any of the other juices out there. But that's like a phrase from Kenan and Kel. That's Kel's like go-to phrase. All right, we're done on this book. We're just looking at Andrew Wheeler. He's on the new Cat series that we were just talking about. The only thing that he's known for that I've read was the Stillwater one-shot. And if I do recall, I think that was one of the better issues of the series because they went into a lot more in-depth with stuff. I think that was that issue, but I don't remember. Let's see. I saw somebody... you excited for Good Burger 2? Lucas, I don't think I am excited for Good Burger 2. I'll never forget, though. I saw that movie in the theater with my dad growing up, and I loved it. I had it on VHS. I actually rewatched it last year. I may have watched it this year again. I don't remember. Great movie. I just want to preserve that memory of it being a really good movie, and I don't want to see them older and it be cheesy and stupid and seeming like a cash grab type of thing, which I feel like it's going to be, just like Dumb and Dumber 2. The Zoolander 2. I want to preserve, that. But yes, KO is correct. We are absolutely getting sidetracked. 2000 Kids had LimeWire and Kazaa. Dude, LimeWire, Kazaa. I also had Winamx. And I had something else. I don't remember. Shit, what was it? It was like green and yellow. It was, what was it? I don't even remember. No, not yet, my friend. Not yet. Dumb and Dumber was a crime. Yeah, that one was terrible. LimeWire. But somebody else mentioned LimeWire. Nah, Kaiser mentioned LimeWire. I had LimeWire. It was a very light green one. It was colorful. But I don't remember. Maybe that was Kazaa. Maybe it was Kazaa. Surge. Nah, yeah, I think LimeWire was. Alright, one more thing. Not Kazar. C-A-Z-A-A. Let's see what it was. That was it. Yo, this was literally it. It was Kazaa. It was Kazaa. Oh my gosh. What another blast from the past. Completely fucked up my my family computer doing all that. All right, here we go. New one, we got Rocketeer. This is a new series from IDW, which kind of throws me off because KO said, have you read the original Rocketeer? Which is a no. But Rocketeer just came out from Dynamite. So, I don't know. Rocketeer Dynamite series. They literally just came out with one. The Rocketeer. That's Pathfinder, my friend. Sold out. Are you not at least showing the covers? So the covers are not popping up on Dynamite's website, but I was going to say they just came out with a Rocketeer series. Napster I also had. Holy crap, I also had Napster. Dude, I had all of it. These are all the covers for it. So it's a terrific new special. So it says it's a wall-to-wall adventure in a trio of Rocketeer stories in this terrific all-new special. So it's not actually going to be a brand new series. It's just probably a one-shot special. That's pretty much the running theme of this week. A lot of specials, a lot of annuals, shit like that. So I don't know how that works though. It's a shame. I mean, if Black Box Comics made their way into here, I'm sure he'd be able to explain that a little bit easier. But I don't know what that means for who has the rights to this or who can and can't do things with this. Because if Dynamite just came out with the Rocketeer series and IDW's doing the Rocketeer special, I don't know. Oh, this was a Kickstarter? That makes sense too. I don't keep up with Kickstarters or anything like that. Oh yeah, was this stash? Yeah, limitations. That was a South Park episode too, where they were talking about how illegally downloading music. What was it? They said they pointed out one of the dudes from Metallica and they said, "Look at him now. He can't get the brand new pool or the brand new golden toilet or whatever that he tried to get for his mansion." They were just frying all the dudes, and they were like, "See what you've done." That was such a good episode. South Park never fails. Oh, Jay Lee's the artist on this one. Danny Bilson, Paul DeMeo, Robert Wyndham are the writers, and Kevin Mal. Craig Cermak, Jay Lee. This might be a cool issue if you're fans of The Rocketeer. The covers are really nice, though. I really like these covers. Who's the cover artist? Adam Hughes. Oh, of course. Dude, it's like Joseph L. It's like what's the right word? It's like I feel like it's a good thing if South Park fries you. It's like a good or a bad thing because I feel like that's one of those times where it's like you can tell yourself like you made it. You made it because South Park is frying you, but at that same rate, it's like, ooh, South Park's frying you. Door to Door, Night by Night. I just wanted to bring this one up because I read the first issue and I really enjoyed it. It's a horror series written by Cullen Bunn. Cullen Bunn usually does a really good job writing everything. Part of me... All right, no, one more issue. I was going to say, I thought this was the final issue, and that's why I brought it up, but there is one more issue right after this. And this is going to be the cover B for you guys. Not bad. We're probably going to go through some of these books a little bit quicker so we can head on to Image. Because we, like I said, I knew it was going to be a really light week for us, and I don't know, we're having a good-ass conversation about this stuff. It's always good to have a trip down memory lane, you know? So we got a brand new one from what actually, we'll save Whatnot for a little bit later because I'm going to make a comment about something. Pathfinder, Wake of the Dead. Is Pathfinder a board game? I'm not 100%, but I feel like Pathfinder's a board game. I don't play any of that stuff, so I'm not 100% sure. But oh shit, new Dynamite series. It's only got 3, 6, 9. It's only got 10 covers, guys. Only got 10. There we go. Lady Death, Diabolical Harvest, Pathfinder. Yeah, Nissan Pathfinder. Dude, Ryan, Colin Bunn has got to be writing a lot right now. I don't know what he's all on, but I feel like every time a new horror series pops up, it's like, oh, cool, horror series. And Colin Bunn's name is right on. It's like, damn, how is this dude writing all these books right now? New Lady Death from Coffin Comics. I wanted to bring this one up. I think this is just an annual 2 or a one-shot. Robin Hood spawn of Nyarlathotep. I've also talked about this one, what seems like fucking damn near 10 times at this point. There's a lot of these books that I just see all of the time on these lists, and I just skip them. Like Scout Comics, with my Sunday previews video, I'm starting to skip Scout Comics a lot because most of the times those books are just continuously just pushed. Oh, there's a Pathfinder movie. Oh shit, Chris, I might be thinking of Warhammer 40K or something. I don't know. All right, and KO says he loves Door to Door too. It's good you kept going with it. My shop only had the first one, and I didn't really continue on with it because my shop didn't get the one after that. Adderall. Right. Colin Bunn just sits down, pops an Addy, and just rails out all of these books. He hits up all these other publishers. He's like, dude, I got another book. Really? What you got, Colin? Yeah, I got 2 more horror books. Actually, I got 3 more horror books, man. He's really good, though. That's not like a joke to knock on him for writing too many things at once. Colin Bunn is really killing it. If I see a horror book and it's got Colin Bunn's name on it, I'll put it this way, I'm picking it up almost every single time. The only thing that I can truly say that I've read from Colin Bunn that I didn't like was Basilisk. And it started off awesome. It was a really good start. A really good concept. And I feel like it was only supposed to be like a 5-issue series, and they prolonged it just a little bit more, and I didn't care about that backstory with the other character at all. I didn't care about a lot of that other stuff. I think like kind of a cult. Just not for me. I didn't think it was good. But the beginning of it was really cool. New one from Opus, San Julian's Queens of the Lost World. Legendary Spanish artist San Julian is known throughout the world for his beautiful and haunting covers for creepy, eerie, and famous monsters, Vampirella, and many more. So now his most vivid paintings are coming. Oh, yo, this description, I thought this was talking about a real person, like legendary Spanish artist San Julian, known throughout the world for his beautiful and haunting covers for creepy, eerie, famous monsters, Vampirella, and many more. I thought that was like a real, like they're hyping this dude up, and then all of a sudden it's like, now his most vivid paintings are coming to life. I was like, oh shit, well, never mind, it's the book itself. Sitting there grinding his man, Ryan, stop that. It's 4 a.m. and he's got a mouthpiece in, and that's all he's doing is just he's grinding his teeth back and forth. Oh, good lord. Colin, if you ever tune in, it's all love, man. It's all love. You got great horror books, dude. We're just trying to crack some jokes. Yo, I swear on everything. Speaking of it, I thought that said Bunn at first, and I was like, there's no way that this man is writing a brand new book called Franklin and Ghost. I thought I could have sworn that said Bunn. It's Garrett Gunn. But yeah, I was about to lose it real quick. From Source Point Press. Let's see. Oh, what did I say? In anticipation of the upcoming animated series, Franklin and Ghost are back, remastered in a brand new format in a last-ditch effort to see more of the universe before accepting their inevitably boring lives as miners on their home planet, Dephilion. Franklin and Ghost steal a ship and head out one last adventure. When they accidentally crash to Earth, they seek shelter in the bodies of a couple unsuspecting hosts. Hell-bent on having a good time, they start a rage-filled quest, putting them on the radar of galactic police forces. That sounds cool, though. College is super friendly at NYCC. That's good. That's good at least. I should check out more Colin Bunn. All I've read from him is Basilisk just fell off. Oh, yeah, dude, that ending was a complete stinker. But I tell you, most of Colin Bunn's stuff is all very good. Very good stuff. And here's some of the covers. Looks like they're taking full advantage of the foils. What do you guys think about this crap? I know we bring it up periodically. Foils and I don't know what all the other very popular shit that was big in the community for a hot minute. What was it? Foils, limited exclusives. There's like another the copy paste covers with the Kirkham stuff from Whatnot. I don't know. I feel like a lot of it's a cash grab. Oh, and metal covers. I think metal covers are cool though. Oh, the hologram ones. What was it? What's that? What's that material where you can kind of run your fingernails on it and it sounds like you're making a sound? They're okay. The DC ones suck though. Yeah. I mean, it's always a tough thing because lenticular, that's what it is. Good looks. I appreciate it. And I think 97 Ghosts, I think you spelled it right. But yeah, they need to bring back covers like that. Now those are cool. The splash ticular. Oh, nice. So like I said, I know we bring it up periodically, like probably once a week we bring it up, but I do think it's a hot topic in the community, with covers and, variants, cash grabs. And that's actually what I want to get into. So, just remember cash grabs. New one from American Mythology. Band of Bards, Tales from the Pandemic. We got another brand new one. An anthology of 8 stories to mark the 3rd anniversary of the COVID pandemic. Why are we celebrating that, bro? Trent Wells, what's up, buddy? Why are we celebrating that? The Aversions, Aardvark Anaheim. I always like their covers a lot. I really do. I think their covers are always cool. I'm trying to burn through these pretty quick. I'm sorry, guys. But another new one from American Mythology. Like I said, if any of you guys want me to go back, we can talk about them a little bit more. But I know the next one's going to be a little bit more of a conversation when we get to Whatnot. I'm actually not trying to shit on Whatnot. But just something I saw on YouTube. Marvel Action Classics, The Hulk #1, coming out from IDW. And then Curse of Cleaver County #2. I wanted to bring this one up. Oh, this is Garrett Gunn too. I thought Colin Bunn was on this for whatever reason. Oh no, Colin Bunn's on Harrow County. I think that's a Dark Horse book, right? Somebody out there knows. Curse of Cleaver County is Garrett Gunn, and then I believe Harrow County or Curse of Harrow County, whatever it's called. That's Colin Bunn. Damn blunts. I saw something about Marvel making retailers pay full price for foil covers. Oh, making them have to charge. Wait, making them have to charge over cover price. Oh, hold on. Well, we can look that up too. Let's see. So Marvel foil covers cost. I'll throw retailers in there. Try to hit the. Let's see. So this is as of 6 days ago. Or Bleeding. Oh, yeah, I was going to say Bleeding Cool. Let's see. So this is from 6 days ago. Marvel Comics has informed comic book retailers that Marvel's new foil variant cover program will... Get the fuck out of here. Will bear different, shorter discounts than normal due to significantly higher manufacturing costs for foil covers. Basically, they will cost more to manufacture, but don't want the readers to have to pay more, so the retailers will have to eat the difference or pass the cost on the consumers by charging them well above the cover price. Why would they do that? What do you reckon will happen? That's if the comic book stores realize what's happening. Well, all right, hold the phone. Let's take a peek at this guy's his article so far. First off, Marvel Comics has informed comic book retailers. All right, so Rick Johnson, you're already stating that Marvel Comics has informed comic book retailers. You wrapped up the first paragraph, which arguably has to be your strongest paragraph for writing. What do you reckon will happen? That's if the comic book stores realize what's happening. You started it off with Marvel has informed retailers that this is going to happen, and then you wrapped it up with that's if the stores realize what's happening. That's pretty poorly written, and it makes me not really want to continue on with your article, my friend, just because of that. But we'll see. Ultimate Invasion, which I'm sorry, guys, I'm not going to be reading that Ultimate Invasion. I'm not going to be getting into it. Was it a $10 book? Ultimate Invasion #1 by Brian Hitch foil variant was changed its price. Changed its price from $9 to $8, and retailers would get no discount. So you're banking on retailers to buy this book at like the legit cost that I would be buying it. Why would they buy it? If we're being honest here, why would they buy it? Lucas, so I think it was Kaiser. Oh no, Trenton Wells said something about how Marvel's new foil covers are going to be charged at regular price, like at cost, not, the discount that they usually get. Hey, OG.Music Studios, what's up, buddy? Steven. I think I saw somewhere that DC did the same thing a while back, but no one really noticed or cared. Well, I know. So the thing with DC though is that you can return the books. I know that's why my shop buys so many DC books, because they can return them. They cut back on basically everything else because shit just sits on the shelves at this point. And it sucks to say it because I love reading these new comic book day issues. I love staying up to date on some of these new books. I love reading new stories. I like to read. That's what I do. But just because I like doing it doesn't mean everybody else likes doing it. My shop, who does do very well, this shit just sits on their shelves and they're eating all of this cost. I'm willing to bet money months down the line from now. You know what? Fuck it. I'll say by the end of the year, whether I'm still doing live streams or I'm back to making regular videos, by the end of the year, remember this conversation, I'm willing to bet money that my shop is going to drastically cut back on new comic book day, especially assuming the foil variants stick like this, because they've already cut a lot out, and I'd be willing to bet money that they are going to go even harder on the indies, and only DC and Marvel is going to be the big sellers. Because I did talk to one of the guys at the shop for a little bit longer than I usually do the other day, and he was telling me he doesn't know Marvel's numbers, obviously, but he said Star Wars fucking flies off the shelves. They buy a lot of Star Wars, and it sells out almost every single time immediately. Like, people are eating up Star Wars. They're eating up all of the variants. That's what they've been buying a lot of. So Star Wars, he said X-Men is not selling for shit. And Spider-Man, like the Spider characters, they're like okay, and then everything else from Marvel just sucks. That's not selling well, but he said Star Wars is really big on the sales. And he did say DC's doing very well for them too, but the indies, I think it's tough to get a judgment on how well indies sell there, because they only buy a couple indies for the bigger titles anyway. And what was it, last week or 2 weeks ago when I did the live stream? I was like, I told you guys, I said, this was almost a really bad week for me, because every book I was going to pick up, I was like, wow, this is the last one they have. This is the last one they have. And I basically cleared them out of damn near 10 of their titles because they were all indie titles, and I bought the last one. So it's I think by the end of this year, they're going to drastically cut back on indie titles, like way more than they already have. Like Image and Boom Studios, they're going to be fine, but Dark Horse, IDW, Dynamite, they're already barely getting those books to begin with. Even the popular ones from Dark Horse, they're not really buying them. AWA, they have pretty much one extra copy every single time it comes out. Oni, they don't really get them. Aftershock, same thing. They've cut back on Aftershock. They've really stopped on some of those indie titles. I agree with that too, Kaiser. Image surpasses Big Two books in every category. And I saw something with Chaos Solution, don't buy foil covers. I agree. I'm not buying foils, but that's the whole point of this conversation is, as a shop, why would you buy it? If they're buying it for $8 and they have to sell it for, realistically, so say the cover of the book is $8, like $7.99, and the shop has to pay $7.99 for that book. Unless if they're upcharging, which is going to be a huge turnoff to basically all the customers, because if they see $7.99 on it, why the hell do they want to spend, say, $9 on it or $8.99 just so they even make $1 on it? There's virtually no reason for them to buy it. And another thing is say a spec book does pop off. My shop said the same thing. They've tried in the past to say a book is selling for, say it's selling for $20 on eBay, and they spend $5 on the book. They're putting it out for, say, $7 to $10, and people throw a fit because they want it for that base price so they can flip it for $20. So they said, fuck it, we're not even going to do it. We're just either going to pull the books and keep them for ourselves and see what the market does, or we just leave them out because we don't care if they're selling for $10. Now, they pull the books if they're selling for like $20 to $30. Like all the Spider-Man 7s, they pulled that shit real fast. Sometimes with the Star Wars stuff, they pull that shit too. But if the book's only selling for like $10, it has just like some random ass first appearance. I'm talking even like $15. They're most likely going to leave it, or they're going to pull. Say they get 10 copies, they'll probably pull 5, leave 5 out, so they can at least hold on to 5 just in case. But they're very generous. They're very nice, and they think about all the different aspects. They're obviously about the customer. They have to worry about themselves too as a business. So I respect and understand a lot of things that they do. But it's really nice to see that as a business that's trying to be successful, they still keep the customer in mind and they don't want to screw them over and dick them over. Because I've been to a lot of shops that just pull books immediately, or they leave it out with an upcharge on it, and one of those things. Let's see. Oh, OG, man, I got you. I do what I can, buddy. If I was a shop, I would pass on foils. I think that's the best way to sum it up. Just pass on the foils. It's just not even worth it as a shop to buy it. They hope the stores would charge more money. I don't think, I was going to say, I don't think a lot of stores would, I take that back. There's probably a lot of stores that would charge more money. But I think in the grand scheme of it, I don't feel like a lot of stores would be comfortable with charging more money. Because I think if it's a $5 book, the comic shops pay like $2.50 or $3 for that book. Maybe even $2. I don't know. So you're looking at small profit margins, only of a couple dollars here. So why would they buy something that has zero discount to it in hopes that by raising it $2 or $3, people are going to buy it? That's just ridiculous to me. So that's a terrible move on their end, and I think they're going to come to the realization that it's a terrible move. Yeah, Joseph L. My shop, so with like the diamond account and all that shit, they wait to, like even Omnis, they wait till there's like 90% off sales, and they just buy up all of the fucking Omnis and they sell it. The most recent one, so this is just an example from what they did. There was a Deadpool Minibus 2, I think. Let me bring it up so you guys can know. Deadpool Minibus 2. I think this is the one. Yeah, it was this. So, actually, that's a very reasonable price for it. Damn, $25 for the hardcover. That's actually really good. But I want to know what the MSRP on it is. So, $75 on the MSRP. So, a little while back, my shop caught a deal, like late night one time, where this book was like 90% off. And I think they told me that they paid like roughly $5 to $10 per book. I don't want to say the exact number because I don't remember it. So just call it between $5 to $10. They sold all of them at the time for I think $30. So under half of what MSRP is, and they're still barely making a profit on it. I mean, 10 to 20 bucks is still a nice profit, but you know what I mean? They're not saying, "Oh, we got all these books for $10. Let's charge $50, $60 for it." Deadpool's Art of War is amazing. Dude, Deadpool's legit. But I want to get back to this. Marvel needs to hire me as a consultant. I would. Marvel, if you're watching, I talk a lot of shit on you guys. I do, but that's because I care about you. I want to see you do better. It's not because I hate you. I would love to see you just do better. And I'm not that expensive. I'll tell you that much. I'm not that expensive. But let's see. Shop margins are already brutal. Marvel tightening it anymore is insanity. I agree, man. Damn, Joseph L., that is crazy. So, Kaser, I didn't personally read Recount Preamble, but I read the first one. I'm not that expensive. That's for season. I'm cheap, man. I'm cheap. All right, so this is what actually kind of sparked that entire conversation. It was good old whatnot. And I promise this isn't like a let's jump on them again type of thing, because I only dump on them when they deserve it. And I want to. It's like every other publisher. I don't want to see a publisher fail. I want to see a publisher do well. Now, when you come out with fucking all these covers that are just homages and exclusives, then you know you're kind of leaning more into the cheap cash grab. Like you're to me, it seems like you're more aiming to sell variants than sell a book. Maybe that's just my take on it. Like I know this is Bird City Comics for the Nintendo one. I don't know the other ones, but you know, I always say, you know, a few variant covers, give people some options. Cool. You start getting a lot of different covers. I feel like you're aiming to sell covers. You're not aiming to sell a quality book. But let's see what it's about. It's Blake Northcott, who I don't know. Artist is Giuseppe Cafaro. Let's see what Blake Northcott has done. Nothing. Nothing that I know of. So, not for that. But the whole reason I brought this up, hold on. Hey Albert, what's up, buddy? Yo, what up, AR? Variants are getting out of hand, especially for number one. See, that's why I agree. That's what I'm talking about, man. I think variants are fine. Give somebody an option. Give them a cover B, cover C. Shit, give them an incentive variant. Give the retailer an incentive cover. See, that's why I like incentive variants. I don't think of that as just like some additional variant to try and sell. I like the incentive because I think it's truly an incentive for the shop itself. Buy 5 of our books, or not 5, buy 10 of our books, we're going to give you this one, and hopefully you can make more money by selling it for like $10 to $20 or whatever. So I like that as an incentive for a shop. But when you start to get into cover A through C, foil cover, virgin foil cover, metal variant, black and white variant, sketch variant, of all the same shit, it's cash grab. You want to sell a cover, you don't want to sell a book. But let's see. Did you see Comic Tom has a comic coming out in 2 months? Yeah, man, it's him and my buddy Ryan Sargent. Well, I didn't say his name last time because I don't know how he feels about that, but his name's on a book, so I guess it doesn't matter. Fire Guy Ryan, he's on Instagram. Super nice guy. He's been on the channel before, too. I had a good conversation with him. He said something about coming on the channel again to talk about the book, him and Tom, but I told him, I said, I don't know how you have multiple people on, like, the Streamlabs like this. And I was like, I don't want to tell you, like, nah, man, I ain't having you guys on. I don't know how to do it. I told him I could look it up and get back to him. But like most things, in one side, right out the other, man. I forgot all about it. But I'm really excited for it. And I'm telling you, I'm really excited for it because you guys can jump on Key Collector, his top 10, Tom's top 10 list all you want. You can dump on him all you want. But you know what? He is a face of the comic book community, whether you want to believe it or not. And he has a good, he's got a good show. He brings a lot of valuable information to a lot of people. He's letting you know that this book is selling for X amount of money. Here's why. This is what it's recently sold for. Here was the highest sale. Here's the lowest sale. I think he talks about like the last couple of years, whatever. He's got valuable info, whether you want to believe it or not. But he's a big horror fan, apparently. That's what Ryan said. He said him and Tom. I knew Fire Guy Ryan's a big horror fan, which already led me to believe that I think their book is going to be good because he's a huge horror fan. He loves reading comics. I never had a conversation with Comic Tom, so that's another reason I can't tell you, I like him, I don't like him. He's neutral party. Got no problems. Never had an issue with him. But Ryan, I've talked to him plenty of times. I still talk to him a lot. And he says him and Tom, they love comics, obviously, but they love horror comics, and they've always wanted to write a horror book. And now they've finally sat down, they had an opportunity to write a book, and they're putting something that they were passionate about and really cared about and they're turning it into an actual book. And I'm really excited for them. I'm really happy for them. You never want to see people do bad. You never want to see people fail. That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. When you're like, oh, I've talked to some people. They said that book's gonna suck, or I hope it sucks because it's him. Bro, that's the dumbest shit I've literally ever heard in my fucking life. It's a dude in the comic book community about a hobby that you're allegedly very passionate about, and you're hoping it's a failure. Why the fuck would you hope it's a failure? Because if it's good, that means they're gonna have an opportunity to do more stuff that you love. I don't know. One of those things. Just my take on it. But moral of the story is they're very passionate about this project that they're doing, and I think it is going to be very good. I don't know what the artwork looks like. Ryan, if you watch this, you should send me over a copy. But no, I'm going to be supporting them no matter what. I'm definitely going to be picking up a copy and reading it. Let's see. I don't... let me check. Oh, shit. Oh, wow. Lots of comments. I'm not a speculator type of guy, but I respect Tom a lot. See, I'm not a speculator type of guy either. I talk about it every once in a while. I say, here's my take on it. Here's my opinion on it. I've made those videos in the past. I have. I've realized I don't like making them, and then they started to feel like I was forced making them because I'm not actually enjoying making it. So I just stopped. Then when people said, hey, why don't you do you want to make a video talking about this? No, I don't. I don't want to talk about it because I don't care. I don't care enough. I'm not buying 10 copies of this book to flip it. I'm not looking for this book to sell it. If I got my hands on it, cool. That's just not my thing in the hobby. Let's see. 97 Ghosts, that's how it does seem. Can I confirm that he does? I have no idea, but it does. He comes off that way. My biggest gripe about that is them charging more because it doesn't have words. And oh, we're talking about virgin covers. I was like, what are we talking about here? Yeah. No, I got you on that, Terry. That shit is annoying. Just because it doesn't have words and it's a fully focused on the art, it's gonna cost you more money. Ryan, that's cool. I always check to see if I spot one of my books in Tom's videos. Nice. I can never relate to channels that tell me about the worth of my books. I'm not in it for those reasons. See, that's how I always kind of felt. It kind of always came off as, this is speaking for me, not for, anybody. I mean, Swaggle House makes videos like that. Bryce Comics, he makes videos like that. Comic Tom and Gem Mint, they make videos like that. But to me, I'm not saying theirs is like this. When I made those videos, even though I didn't intend it to come off as this way, it always kind of sounded like, here's this book. I believe because of these first appearances, it's going to be a bigger selling book in the future, which eventually, you can put 2 and 2 together. It sounds like, so therefore you should buy it because I believe this. So I think you should purchase this so you can get a jump on it eventually. And as soon as I came to that realization, like it sounds like I'm trying to peddle a book off onto you, I was like, I'm fucking done. I'm not doing this again. It is what it is. Let's see. Speaking of... That's what it is too. Haters gonna hate. That's what I always tell everybody. Haters are going to hate. I will say Dr. Cosmos Lab, I just saw your comment. I had to go back a little bit. This is always a hot topic. It always goes back and forth with him. I lost it again. There it is. I don't like that they partnered with Whatnot just because Whatnot seems like a scam to me, but I like Comic Tom's channel. He got me in the spec. I firmly believe Whatnot started off as a really good idea. I can't speak for the other categories, but comics turned more scammy and it turned more into kind of like basically that buy this book, buy this, and then all of a sudden you've got a select group of people that are only being highlighted. They all have the same books, they're all peddling the same shit, they're all telling you the same exact thing. They've all got special shows showcasing the same things. And I was like, this isn't it. Like Whatnot, this is going to backfire tremendously. And I think it did. I absolutely think it did. Hey, Gorgeous George, I hope you are too, man. That's good, Kaiser. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I don't watch a lot of his content. I don't. Mainly because I know what it is, and that's just not. I'm not the spec guy. I'm not. Like I said, it's no hate towards him. I've listened to their him and Ryan's the Bags and Boards podcast. I've checked that out. And I think they have good conversations. Speaking of YouTubers making comics. Oh, Charlie Trenton. Charlie, I've seen it. I did not buy it. I really want it though. I mean, when I say that, I could literally just buy it, but I like watching Charlie. I think he's got really good content, even though his monotone voice is sometimes a fucking drag for me to get through. Brutal sometimes. If you guys don't know who he is, check him out. It's you can just type in Penguins or he's Penguins, Charlie, and I'm sure you could Moist Critical. There's all these different names for him. He's got long black hair, white tee. Oh, swear I didn't copy him. But he just talks like this the entire time and stares into the camera. But no, he's got good content. I like watching his shit. Never caught a live stream though. Trenton, if you read it though, I would love to know what you thought about it. Real It's great to have all kinds of guys, that community. There's books for everyone. See, that's what it is. There's content for everyone. Look at it. Like Bry's Comics, he does a lot of sales. He does some spec. Swag, he does a lot of like different shit, but primarily he talks. When I think of Swaggle House Comics, I think of more as an investor. I think of somebody he strikes me as someone who I'd be watching like stock market videos for. Like he's trying to really do some sort of stock market for the comics. He's not saying buy this book for this. He's looking at trends. He's saying this book is down, this book is up. Here's why this book is down. Here's why I believe this book is a good time to purchase. And he's talking about it as if it really is like the stock market. So that's why I like to tune into his stuff every once in a while when it pops up. Because I think he's very knowledgeable and I think he knows exactly what he's talking about. It's not someone just spewing out some bullshit. Kaiser, I saw Thomas C2E2 during a live stream. I was starstruck. Really? That's funny. Oh, shit. Wow, was I really that behind? Yo, K-Bar, what's up, buddy? My shop hasn't been able to pay Lunar and only gets diamonds. Boom, boom, boom. I'm sorry to hear that, my friend. Well, at least they're not going to be at Lunar for much longer. Hey, Rafe, what's up? And Don Johnson in the house. What's up? Yeah, you missed out on Nostalgia Tuesday, bud. Fucking jump through a time warp, skip down memory lane. I kind of just skip through Tom's videos to see the comics, the rest of the show. I agree with that, too. I think a lot of people just click to see the numbers, to see what hit what. I understand why those would bother you guys. You always have a choice to buy it or not. Yeah, I think that's what bothers a lot of people, Pedro, is that the people push it and they say like it's super exclusive because it's a virgin variant, when in reality it's not. It's not always the case. It's not always this super exclusive thing, and it's not always this sought after book, but people make it out to be. And that's why I think people had. And I don't even think it was an issue with Whatnot. I think it was an issue with the people that Whatnot was promoting, and they're saying why. I think it was more of like, why are you promoting these people? Are you not actually sitting down and watching the stream? Do you not see the backlash that they're getting for the things that they say and the things that they do, or how they act on stream? It's very. A lot of times it is very scammy. the best way to describe it, and I'm going to continue describing it, most of them, and when I say most of them, the ones that constantly get promoted, they sound like fucking used car salesmen. And I'll never stop thinking that. When I tune into a stream and they've got a stack of the same book and they're telling you how important this book is, and they're like, you're not going to be able to get this, guys. They slap it. This is the best deal on Whatnot every time. Best deals here. It's like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Seriously. Let's see. Let me get back a little bit. Some of those shows come off. That's what I'm saying, Ryan. They come off as like a stock show. But that's not a bad thing because that's who he is. And he's very, very knowledgeable. So I think it's a good thing. Every week there's a hotkeys, and then same time next year, no one cares for the book. Same CAKS next year? Bro, sometimes it's next week. It could be days later. OG, I'm going to say this. I'm sure everyone agrees. We applaud you. Vastre and Naj. Nah, man. That's you guys. You guys rock. I'm just a dude sitting in front of a camera right now talking to you about fucking the North Valley Grimoire, issue number 1, new one from Whatnot. I just have a lot of fun doing this. Whatnot's mostly dealers buying from each other. That is true, too. Do you, Gorgeous George? I might have to check out. It's been, I'm not going to lie, it's been a minute since I've seen one of his videos. He reached out to me a long time ago about making a video together. And I was down for it, but I had a lot of shit going on in my life. That's when I was getting ready to move to Pennsylvania. So I was like, bro, I'd like to. I'm packing shit up right now. I don't, it's one of those things. I'm very, very busy. And he was like, that's all good. And it's on me. I never reached back out about doing it. So, if he doesn't like me, that's probably why. Let's see. Thinking Critical. Someone actually just told me about Thinking Critical again the other day. They said, what the hell did they say? They said something about, but they brought up Thinking Critical. I was like, oh, I might have to check them out. Let's see. With the comic channels, it's just like sports car graders. Once you're both grading and selling, it's a conflict of interest. See, that's the other thing too, is they're really starting to go hand in hand with each other, and I think that's what really gets a little fucky. Plus, they use their cloud at cons to get in front of the line and buy up all the exclusives to resell and whatnot. I'm not gonna lie, that's one of the main reasons I don't want to go to a bigger con. Is I like to, so when I go to cons, I stay as absolute low key as I possibly can. I have met people, and I feel like I was really awkward when I met them because I had a dude come up to me at Philly Fan Expo, and I swear he was so I'm gonna be real with you too. I was a couple drinks deep, not bad, but I was a couple drinks deep, and he came up to me and he tapped me on the shoulder. He said, "Bro, are you AR Comics?" And I was like, "Yeah, man. Yeah, that's me." He said, "Holy shit, man." He said, "I love watching your content, man. You rock." And I was like, "Dude, that's really nice of you to say. That's awesome." And I didn't know what to say. I was fucking astonished. Somebody recognized me for starters. And then they came up and even said hi. So that was really cool. I mean, like I said, people have come up and say hi before, but I try to stay literally as low key as absolute possible. I just kind of do my thing. Walk around, I check out the art, I check out the books, I check out the video games. I just keep doing loops. And I have this gut feeling that if I went to a bigger con, because I do talk to a lot of people in the community, and when I say a lot of people, I mean I talk to a lot of people like that, but when I talk about this select group, it's people who make content, people who are on Instagram making videos, people on YouTube making videos. Like, I do talk to almost all of them. And part of me feels like I'm going to get roped into the big group of something at one of these big cons. And I don't want to. I want to do my thing. I don't want to be involved with anything, because it also seems like every time there's a big con, a big group of YouTubers is always at the center of attention, and it's not for something good. I don't want to be involved with that shit at all. I just want to enjoy my day, say hi to people, and just, I spend fucking like $60+ to just get in there. I'm not there to, I don't know. I'm just not there for that. I'm not. And I had someone, even with Whatnot, not Whatnot themselves, but someone from Whatnot reached out to me and was like, dude, if you go to the con, if you can come to this, like, we can get you these books to sell on a stream. And I was like, I would have to sell it on that stream? And they were like, well, yeah, you would get like a dedicated like 30 minutes or something. And I was like, I wouldn't want to do that like at all. Let's see. North Valley. Yeah, Kaiser, North Valley. You want to give him even more exposure. There's the covers. There we go. Let's see. Thinking Critical is a Debbie Downer. Really? Thinking Critical is a Debbie Downer? I'll have to check them out. Comics need you, whether you know it or not. Man, you rock, bro. You're the shit. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Influencers don't influence me, but they are useful to see new books. Like me. No, I'm not. I don't ever consider myself an influencer, even though I influence you on all the books that I love to read. And I do I do my damn best to get you to read those books. Mike Lano, I'm sorry if I messed that up. Long-time viewer, first-time live. What's up, man? What's up with you, man? I appreciate you popping in. I hope you enjoy it. I hope for a first-timer here, it's usually, I'm going to be honest with you, we usually don't bullshit like this the entire time because we're still on the small indies. But when I tell you that the rest of the week is like really low, because this is the last one. I mean, we're going on to Image next, and there's only 6 books from Image. There's like 4 from DC, so we're just talking about everything going on. I think I said that at the beginning of the stream. I was just going to mention like where we'll be talking about some other stuff. I'll bring up some articles if I can too, and we'll go from there. So yeah, I was trying to give you a heads up because, like I said, very light fucking week. I believe Thinking Critical touches on issues other channels gloss over and ignore, like the terrible writers still employed at the big two. Oh, that is literally what the guy I was talking about said. He said that he always shits on the bad writers that are at Marvel and DC. I'm definitely gonna have to check him out because I like shitting on people too. I hate dumping on writers though, because I know I couldn't write any better. And as artwork, I know damn well I cannot do any sort of artwork. Even the art that I do not like, I cannot. I can't do anything similar to it. So I always like to say it's not for me. But every once in a while, I like to say how some artwork just fucking sucks. Because sometimes I just have to say it. But yeah. Come to New York Comic Con this year. We'll smoke blunts and drink beers like champs. Bro, Ryan, my man KO, if he's still in here, he reminds me every Tuesday and Thursday to register for New York Comic Con, which I still haven't done. But I appreciate the reminder. And I do want to come to New York Comic Con because this is my first year back. I was in Pennsylvania last year too, but with the moving and everything, a lot of shit was going on in my life, so I didn't have an opportunity to go to any sort of shows. But this year, everything's calmed down a little bit more. Finally settled in, getting a schedule and everything going back on. So I'll hopefully be able to go. We'll see. Let's see. Don't be like EA Voss. He sucks. I don't even know who that is. But I'll have to check them out too. And by the way, what's up, Richard? I don't know if I said hi to you earlier. To be honest, there's like 1 or 2 or 3 comic channels I follow. You rock, K-Bar. And I really enjoy these chats and BSing with everyone. I really do too. At some point in the future, these might have to be later in the night, like an 8 to 10 type thing. So just stay tuned for that. That'd be in the future. But I will always give you guys a heads up. Always, AR speaking true. That's what I do, baby. That's what I try to do. Always enjoyed your content because I used to live in Lancaster. Oh, shit, that's cool. I'll move down to Florida. At least you got better weather now. Well, hopefully better weather. AR skyrocketed at the top of my favorite channels. Kaiser, well, you skyrocketed to one of my favorite viewers. You rock, bro. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah, world. Yeah, all right, so about that. Yeah, we're trying to make moves here, but just a lot of good stuff tonight. A lot of fun stuff. AR is gonna get swarmed by the nerd paparazzi. Nah, bro. I'm telling you, I'm gonna go to this shit and I'm gonna worm my way through. It's gonna turn into if I go to not AR, I'm fucking AR. If I go to New York Comic Con, people, and I tell people like in the Discord, which reminds me, the link is right there and it's free to join. I don't think anybody joined so far during this chat, but we're almost at 60 people, so that's fucking sweet. But we talk. Oh, down goes one. Down goes one, baby. All right, so now we got to deal with one light the whole time. Actually. Oh, yeah, we do. Was there no light in this one? Oh, I didn't even charge it. What an asshole. Why would I do that to myself? So what I was saying was, so if I tell everybody I'm going to New York Comic Con officially, I'm going to like fucking worm my way through everything, and it's going to turn into, can we find him? Are you sure he's actually here? I'm telling you, I'm going to try to be staying low key as absolute possible. You're never going to catch me fucking, taking all these pictures, holding up signs and shit, and just in the center of attention. Nah, I'm there to have fun and appreciate, because everyone always says, I get a lot of things too, like, oh, you should film it and you should make a video on this for the people who can't go. And it's like, bro, I barely go to these to begin with. I love to go to these shows and just take it all in. I like to meet people. I like to dig through boxes. I like to check out what everyone has for their collection. I'm not there to film, because if I'm there to film something, I feel like that means I'm spending $60 on a ticket alone just to film an experience. I want to actually have the experience. I don't want to film it, because I see people showing up with fucking these big old cameras, man, with like a crew behind them. I'm thinking, who are you? Let's see. There you go. Right. I remember Eric's first video I watched. He said that comic sucked. I thought I love this. I'm telling you, straight up, I'm gonna tell you guys if I don't like something. If I waste my money on something, I'm gonna do what I can to make sure you don't waste your money on it, or at least be aware that I'm telling you I think I wasted my money. Dash line person, I appreciate your channel. I like having a space to talk comics. Hey, this space is here for everybody. Pittsburgh shows are all right. Speaking of, I'm going to be going to the Hershey show, I think July 2nd or 3rd, something like that. So if you guys are in the area, I am for sure going to be going to that one, 100%. So hopefully see you there. My brain immediately went to tax write-off. A lot of people do that. All right. Let's see. First up is World Tree. We're going to blow through this because we're coming up on 8 o'clock, and I do tend to usually end the stream at 8, and we still have Marvel and all the stinkers they've got this week. All right, so World Tree. Someone asked about World Tree earlier. I said I'm going to get to it, eventually later. World Tree rocked. The first issue was awesome. It's written by our boy James Tynion IV, and I know I just got done dumping on him over the last couple of weeks, saying a lot of his stuff really hasn't been hitting that hard lately. Maybe he's just riding off that Something is Killing the Children high still, but Blue Book isn't that good, like at all. Nice House in the Lake really died off to me. Hated The Closet. This first issue was really good. And I will say Department of Truth, as much as I love it, it's back and forth for me over the last maybe like 10 issues. Love some are just okay. Other ones, it's like, all right, this was a waste. But for so far, really, really interesting concept. And now I don't know, I don't take this word for word, like I didn't just say this. Somebody commented this a while ago, and they said that James Tynion is treating World Tree as his next major project. Like, this is where his heart is right now. This is what he is ready for. He's got a lot of shit lined up and planned for it. Like, he's got an entire story laid out for World Tree. Take that for what it is. I'm hyped for it. I really am hyped for this series. Here's all the covers. Also, fantastic covers. But this is where the cash grab kind of falls in place. Don't fall for the spec, because I know they had that weird like error issue with the cover A for the first one where it was a misprint or some dumb shit like that. But there was, what was there? There was like 40 covers or something for that first issue. Where is it? Let's see. 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42. 45, 46, and then the top one would be 47. So 47 covers for World Tree #1, and people were still hyping it up for spec. You're out of your mind. I just got done saying how I usually don't talk about spec, but if a book has 47 covers, it's probably not that big of a book to spec on. Same with this. We got a bunch of exclusives. This is 1 in 100. If I can get my hands on this, I would. But that's because, I love Something's Killing the Children. Damn, Uncle Obscure. Is there really? I know there was the misprint. I know regular cover A. And I think I know they did a second print too. No, Lucas, this is not a spin-off at all. This is its own brand new series. This is just homage to his Something's Killing the Children. But seriously, I really do recommend checking out that first issue. I know my shop still has a few copies, obviously, of like the fixed cover A. So that should also tell you something. It's only the misprint that people wanted, and I think the misprint's only selling for like $10 now. But either way, very good issue. Check it out. Local Man, I'm not reading. I've heard fantastic things about it. Everyone keeps saying you should read Local Man. Well, it's 4 issues deep, and at this point, this old man's just going to be waiting for a trade paperback or a hardcover. Savage Strength of Sandstorm, we got a brand new one. Orphaned amnesiac high school student Grant Garrison is just attempting to navigate his present and recall his past when a meteor decimates his school. In the rubble, Grant discovers a strange artifact from another galaxy, the weapon known as the Starstorm, and the power that resides within it will determine not only his and his friends' future, but the fate of the entire universe. I'm going to be honest with you. This guy said, looks cool, to be honest. I think it just seems okay. I'll look at the artwork when I get to the shop tomorrow, but nah. Let's see. Local Man's very good. Damn. Kaiser says Local Man's very good. Just Fell says you should read Local Man. I'll see if my shop is the back issues. I'll go from there. Now we got Torrent. I have been reading Torrent. I've read all of the issues so far. I'm not gonna. The only thing that sucks is it's going to be a light week, and I'm telling you, I don't think I'm going to continue on with this series. It's not that it's really bad. It's moving very fast, and it's kind of moving too fast to the point where it's not really developing anything, and it's to the point where it's kind of developing thing. It's not, no, it's moving too fast. It's not really developing any sort of real backstory outside of that first issue. And every issue is kind of accomplishing an entirely new thing. And I'm not sure if I'm interested in it. I would like it to slow down a little bit. I'd like for her to gather her shit together and kind of get a plan, kind of meet some of these other characters instead of just kind of jumping straight into all of it, which is what they're doing. So despite it being a super light week, I don't think I'm going to be continuing on with this one. But like I said, that's it from Image. So very light week. DC, we're probably not going to be sticking on DC for too long either, because they are, if I can even find them. The fuck is DC? Oh, there it is. We're down to 3 issues. I think it was 6 when I did the video. So that's another reason I really like to do these as well, because things are constantly changing. This website's always changing up their shit. That's why I think it's a great website. They seem to be very up to date on stuff. Where do you look for trade paperbacks or omnis? Most sites just cover the comics. Terry, if you hang out till the end of me talking about Marvel, which is going to be very soon, I'll bring up the websites that I use, and you can check them out. I bring them up periodically, but I'll show you the actual websites. Lucas, no, I did not redo a Powerbomb, but I heard it's very, very good. I'm talking like out of 10, probably like an 8.5 or 9. Everyone I talked to absolutely loved it. And Chell's Art and Stuff, what's up? So DC, Detective Comics, 1072. Nothing really going on with this one. Batman arrives at the new Oregon grounds. A couple different covers. DC is very good about typically having 5 covers per book. Cardstock covers, usually a foil. This one's the incentive. Actually, that's probably cool. DC usually has really cool covers, though. I will say that. Damn, Kaiser says 11 out of 10 for Do a Powerbomb. Oh, let me show somebody's artwork off now that you mention it. This is in the Discord, which means if you want to see the artwork, you can do it. You can actually join the Discord and check it out. It's free too, guys. Steven Airman, are you still in here, bud? Steven's always in the the chat. But he did this artwork, and it's awesome. Actually, shit. Yeah, check out this artwork he did. It's so good. Yeah, he drew that for Do a Powerbomb. So like I said, we're always talking about some good stuff in the Discord. It's a great, if you like this conversation, that's usually what goes on there. Let's see. Some Night Terror covers are amazing. Do a Powerbomb was absolutely incredible. Damn, you loved it too. It was so good. I sent in a letter and ended up in the letter column. Oh, Lucas, that is the coolest thing ever. What issue was it? That is so cool. I'm going to move past this one. We got a Power Girl special. It's continued from Action Comics 1053. It's got 2 stories in there, so it is just a little one-shot. Some very nice covers, though. But that's the only one for this one. Like I said, we're going to be blowing through DC pretty quickly. And then finally, we got DC Pride 2023 issue 1, so a bunch of specials. This one's got... did it say? I mean, I could just obviously count it, but it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 stories in this one. 104 pages for $10, so it looks like you're probably going to be getting your money's worth. DC Pride is back again with a brave and bold and all new collection of stories starring DC's fan favorite stable of LGBTQIA plus characters. Man, I feel like they added a couple letters onto that. Many of whom will find themselves in thrilling team-ups. What the hell? Thrilling team-ups with the likes of which you've never seen before. So a bunch of characters in this one, bunch of stories. This year's anthology also includes an introduction by Phil Jimenez, a 5-page preview of Dreamer's Ya debut, and a parade of pinups by Babstar, Maria Lovett, Brant and Stein, Noah Dow, Travis G. Moore, and more. Issue 5. All right, that's cool, man. If I can see that, then I definitely am going to take a peek and see if I see Lucas A in there. They have a really great Vogue cover for DC Pride. What's Vogue? Is this Vogue? Oh no, it's probably this. Is this Vogue? I don't even know if I know what Vogue is. A couple other ones. This is the foil. Cool. Alrighty. And now we are heading on to Marvel. And I'm going to be honest, we might not even stick on Marvel too long. Punisher, end of series. I'll bring that up. I'm reading Deadpool. I'm reading Carnage. We'll show the cover off for Doctor Strange. Venom. I'll probably bring this up because I can only imagine his first appearances. And that is all I'm reading for that. I'm not really concerned with the other books. Let me take a peek at ASM to see if there's anything amazing about it, which there probably isn't. Now fully in the present, the emissary has returned. Look at this fucking... You know what? I was talking about the artwork when I was saying, I don't like to say artwork's bad. No, this artwork is bad. The Amazing Spider-Man series has really bad artwork on it. I do not like it at all. At all. That is the nicest way to put it. I do not like it one bit. The covers are sweet. I really like all of the covers. I like this homage to the Frame one too. I think that's cool. But I'll tell you what. As bad as the story was, I was debating on continuing on with it because I love Spider-Man and I was just hoping it would get better, but I couldn't look at the art. I just couldn't look at the art. I wish Punisher was still ongoing. Honestly, I do too. I've got a little bit of reading to do because I think I'm 2 issues behind on the Punisher. I do have all the issues, I think, now. I knew what is this, 12? I think I was missing 10 and 11, so I think I got them both. But I don't remember. And then we got some other covers for that one. But either way, Jason Aaron did a killer job on it. I really enjoyed this series. I talked to some people. They said they didn't like it. They said it was a bad series by him. I was like, you're full of shit, bro. It's a pretty good read compared to everything else Marvel's putting out. This is solid. There he is, Steven Airman, my man, dude. That was awesome artwork. We were talking about Do a Powerbomb. I saw that was great artwork, bro. I had to show it off. So no, thank you for sharing it with everybody. And then I was just banking on you being cool with me sharing it to the stream. Let's see. Hell yeah, ordered Young's exclusive cover for 25 cents. Oh, wait. No, $25. I thought that dot was next to, I was like, 25 cents. Hell yeah. Let's see. ASM is a death story. Yeah, Miss Marvel. It's not even a spoiler. They already spoiled Miss Marvel's going to be dying soon. Dark Apocalypse. I plan on reading it, but it got delayed. It's only still on my pull list because it's ASM. That's what everybody always says, and I did it, and I said, screw it. I can't keep doing it. Superior Spidey's really good, though. Superior Spidey's really good. Deadpool. I like the series. They're not really accomplishing anything, though, so it's one of those, like, go into it with just Deadpool, man. It's Deadpool. He's saying some dumb shit. There's a lot of action. It's a fun read. That's the best way to put it. It is a fun read, but don't go into it thinking like, man, Deadpool, I hope it's a great story, because it's not that good of a story. They're basically still trying to do the exact same thing from the first issue, and now we're 7 issues deep. So not a lot of stuff there, but it's fun. I'm continuing on with it for sure. Carnage, on the other hand, I'm getting a little tired of this shit. Although Alex Paknadal, I will say, has done a good job with taking over for Rom V. I'm just personally getting tired of symbiotes. I'm really happy that I am reading Miles Morales because they're now tied in with each other. I'm not reading any of the other stuff. I'm not reading the Carnage Reigns event or whatever it is, the Dark Genesis. I'm not reading any of that. I'm sticking to just Carnage and Miles Morales. Let's see. I love the Ramitas, but I can't wait till they change. Deadpool's sucking, but my completionist attitude. That's why I wanted to give you guys a heads up. Like, I hyped it up in the beginning. I thought Alyssa Wong was doing a good job writing the Deadpool character, and it seemed like there was an actual plot to the story, and I was like, wow. First couple of issues, they're moving things along. We got a lot of characters involved. We got a couple plots with side plots going on. Like, this is legit. 7 issues deep, they haven't done anything. It's the same exact thing since basically that first issue. People are after Deadpool. Deadpool are after people. It's just fun, good action, little cool, like witty shit that Deadpool says. That's about it. What I will say though is I hate the new design Carnage has, like the Carnage armor, whatever they're calling it. Ugh. It's so stupid. I think it looks terrible. That's my last thing about this series. But overall, it's a good series. This is a cool 1 in 25. But yeah, overall good read, but some bad looking armor. If you do see it, it'll be under Lucas M. I gotcha. So Lucas M. Oh, dude, I'm so excited for Across the Spider-Verse. Oh, the first movie was so good, and this one's gonna be good too. The romantic subplot takes the spotlight too often. Oh, it does. And I thought it was okay when it was like just Deadpool that was interested in the girl, because I thought it was going to turn into him just kind of chasing her around. But they had an entire issue dedicated to like a Valentine's Day date. And then they had another issue basically dedicated to their relationship. That's not what I'm interested in. I'll tell you that much. Oh my god, please, another new ASM team. We're all begging you here. Doctor Strange, I just wanted to bring it up so we could all admire Alex Ross's artwork. I love it. But then Venom Lethal Protector, Volume 2, Issue number 3. This has been a really fun series as well. If you're tired of the regular Venom run like I am, I think this fills the void at least just a little bit. I'm really enjoying it. I like the artwork. It's got like a nice 90s vibe to it. It feels very old school. We got Venom kind of just, it's old Venom, like, want to eat brains, like, let's get him, Eddie. Like, I like that. The new older Eddie, where Venom's teaming up with each other, and they're the King in Black and all that other crap, fuck it. But I think with Chell's art and stuff, love the trade dress. I was going to say, I would read this in a trade, though. If you want a new Marvel series to read, I think this is a very good one to check out. The artwork is very good. The covers are great. The story's fantastic. I'm very impressed with every one of these issues I've read so far. That's including the first volume 2. Well, I guess if we're being real here, this is volume 3 because there was one in the 90s. And then there was Venom Lethal Protector from like 2 years ago or something. And now there's this one. So I guess technically third volume. But no matter what, the last one they did, I was very impressed with it. And this one's off to a fantastic start too. And finally, the last one, unless if we want to talk about another one real quick that I'm going to be talking about. I only brought this one up because I just assumed there's going to be a first appearance in this Edge of Spider-Verse. There's always some sort of stupid first appearance. Looks like Skew Spider, but as we do that, we're going to knock that off. We're going to bring up everybody's favorite shit collector website so we can check out all of the non-keys of the week. What do we got, baby? Key of the week from Key Collector is a non-key, just like every other week. Now, what I will say is, while it's not a key, if this is, so it's an Art Germ variant. Well, actually, so let's go back to DC. Let's check this out together. Let's check this out. Power Girl, I'm guessing that's the Power Girl issue. So this is cover B. So take that for what it is, guys. If you're going into this, Key Collector has Power Girl Special 1 as the key of the week. It's a non-key for starters. And this is simply cover B. That's all this is. This is a cover B. Now, look at this. World Tree #1 as a thank you retailer appreciation variant, limited 1 per store. Gotham City Comics has finally, of all the weeks that we've been doing this and all the times that we talk about these books and how they're non-keys and how terrible these picks are, I, as of now, can truly see this being a key of the week. With the already little hype that World Tree does have, brand new Tiny and Horror series, he's allegedly very supportive of the series. He wants it to go on for a long time. He's got it planned out already. The first issue had some mistakes to it with the error, like the misprint error or whatever it was. People are hyping it up. Now a 1 per store, which looks like what I'm guessing. I'm guessing this is Peach Momoko. Is that her signature in the bottom corner? There's not many watercolor artists out there, so I can only assume it's Peach Momoko. Right now, Gotham City Comics, I think that's a good choice. I really do. DC Pride, non-key. Warlock Rebirth, second print, non-key. Pathfinder, Wake the Dead, non-key. Savage Strength of Starstorm. I said that last time, too. I keep thinking of the song Sandstorm. It's like da-na-na-na-na, da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. I don't know. I got that on my brain. I'll probably put it on after this stream. Another non-key for that one. ASM. Whoa. Death of a significant character who is not directly related to Spider-Man. Oh, so was this the issue where Miss Marvel dies? And then she comes back probably the next issue? Shit's retarded. So, to me, probably not a key. You guys already know every time that they have a death, it's not really a death. It's just not. Then we got Power Girl Special again. All right, hold on. Hold the phone. Pump the brakes. So, variant cover by Art Germ. However, there is a key. First team appearance of the Horsemen of Johnny Sorrow, Pit, Pendulum, Piper, and Poet. So, think of that then. There actually is a first team appearance in there. So I don't know why they would put this as a non-key then, because it technically is a key, Why they do that crap? Suicide Squad, Kill Arkham Asylum. They have it marked down as this week, although that list said it's not coming out this week. Non-key. Prequel to the video game Suicide Squad. I didn't even know there's a video game coming out. Then we've got Carnage 13, non-key. Edge of Spider-Verse 2. First appearance of Sky Spider, the Guardian of a Secluded Village. There's like 100 of these motherfuckers now. And then finally, non-key again, cover art inspired by Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. So, a lot of just non-keys as always. But I did promise real quick for Terry, I was going to show where I get my books. I usually go in this order. I check out cheap graphic novels first. I know this says new releases. Yeah, so I usually go here, cheapgraphicnovels.com. I think that they have very good deals. They've got a nice Nick and Dent category. Maybe it'll pop up when it slides by real quick. Yeah, they got a nice Nick and Dent sale that's always live. They add stuff to that periodically, so stay tuned for that. You can get all your pre-orders here. I think all the prices are very fair. If we're looking at Do a Powerbomb, we'll see if they have it real quick. Let's see. So $17 for Do a Powerbomb for the trade paperback. And here's what we do. So Trenton Wells says, I use organic price books. I use them a lot as well. I also have a discount code. I don't know what it is. I also have a discount code for Black Box Comics. So I should probably hit you guys up with that. I know my discount code for this is like $2 off. So it just saves you on the shipping. So it's really nothing too crazy. It's just, I don't know. I tell people that. I don't think I even get anything out of it. So I don't know. But we'll look at Do a Powerbomb now for these guys. So here's usually a key difference. So Do a Powerbomb or organic price books is $20 compared to $17.49. Let's see. So if you add to cart, let's see what it pops up as. Check out, because one of these places doesn't do calculated at the next step. All right, so there is going to be shipping and then tax on top of that. So for this book, at least, Do a Powerbomb is going to be cheaper. But here's what you can also do. This is typically what I also do. I go to In-Stock Trades then as well, and I like to compare all of it. Power, Do a Bomb. That's what I almost put. So I like to take a peek at all three of these websites to see who is selling it the cheapest, and it usually, for the most part, is In-Stock Trades. But the other thing is with Breezy's. What's up, buddy? The other thing I want to give you a heads up on with these websites, so organic price books, in my opinion, is probably the best overall experience of buying. You might be paying a couple extra bucks. But I think they are very prompt with their shipping. I think their shipping is very good. Now, I have had issues in the past, but they fixed it immediately. So I think the customer service experience, I think the packaging, I think the website itself, I think organic price books is probably the best overall experience when buying a book. Cheap graphic novels, I've never had an issue. Getting a hold of them is literally impossible. I'm not even sure that there's people who work there. I think it's just a website that exists. I don't know. I don't know if there's actually anybody behind the scenes at Cheap Graphic Novels. And then finally, In-Stock Trades. I have been ordering from them a little bit more recently because they typically, for the most part, are the cheapest. Same thing. I don't know if anybody actually works at In-Stock Trades. I've never been able to get a hold of anybody from either Cheap Graphic Novels nor In-Stock Trades through email. So take that for what it is. But at that same rate, I've never had a problem with In-Stock Trades. Now, as far as their shipping goes, I think their shipping is very good. I ordered the Department of Truth hardcover from them. I think I got a confirmation email. But that was the only email I got. And I'm used to them taking their sweet time to ship books. But I think they truly, I didn't get a update. I didn't get status, anything. It just randomly showed up one day. So that's ordering from In-Stock Trades. But like I said, I think organic priced books is probably the best overall experience. Breezy said, I'll pay extra for professional and customer service any day of the week. And that's why I tend to stick towards organic price books for the most part, because they are the most professional. JP is a very nice guy. I've also had him on the channel before. I respect him and I respect his business, and I like to give him business as much as I can. But like the Department of Truth, like I said, I got that one. It was a lot cheaper on In-Stock Trades, a lot cheaper. So it was, I think, $24 or something. And I think on here, it's a lot more than that. $45. I'm telling you, I spent here. I don't know. The same thing. Which book is it? Not even the exclusive. Not even the exclusive. It's $29 compared to $45. So that's why I say I support them when I can. But as a buyer, you got to look out for yourself too. That's why I always say you got to look out for yourself with this type of stuff. So no doubt in my mind, best customer service experience you're going to get from any of these is going to be organic price books. But I always like to compare and contrast on everything for prices, folks. Once again, great show. Oh, man. Enjoy it, bud. Thank you for tuning in. And with that being said, like they said, guys, that's it, folks. That is all new comics coming out this week. It was a super light week. I don't even know how many books I'm going to fucking get. But Thursday, it's probably going to be maybe something similar to this. We're going to review all the books. We're going to do the tier list. And then, you know, depending on the time frame, depending on how many books I actually get, because, you know, maybe I do find some other stuff and we talk about that too. But make sure you get your books. Go support your LCS. Chat, thank you all so much. You guys rock. I love you all. I love having these conversations, and I love being able to do these live streams with you guys. Every single one of you. You guys are all fantastic. Hope you guys all have a good rest of your day. Go get your books. I hope you enjoy them and you're able to get all of them. KO, I saw your comment. I will make sure I do what I can to respond. Join the community Discord. It is free. The link is right there. If you have Discord, there's almost 60 people in there right now. We always have good conversations. And with that being said, everybody, thank you all so much. Peace out. We'll see you in the next one.